behalf of the University of Maryland Children's Hospital, it is my great pleasure to share that Yumi Hogan and her Yumi CARES Foundation have selected the University of Maryland Children's Hospital for the first art therapy program.
Yumi CARES is a foundation that was started by Yumi, the First Lady of Maryland. A foundation set up to provide art therapy to pediatric units.
My husband received world-class treatment and the care from the amazing doctors, nurse, and the staff right here at UMMC. I am as artist and a mom and a grandmother and a teacher. I have to now. Time to give back.
Doctors are there primarily to treat the medical condition, but often what happens is the kids can have depression, or they can have different sorts of sadness. And my role is to intervene with that and see what I can do to help kind of mediate their concerns while they're in the hospital.
It does affect your body, it affects your spirit, it affects your mind. And all of those things combined together, it's almost like a battle you feel like you can't win.
They're away from their friends and they're away from school. So it becomes really important that we continue to build on their resiliency.
So when I first got to meet Marty, he stopped in my room and asked if I wanted to do art therapy. My mom really encouraged it, and I think it has helped me so much because we've been drawing and doing art, and I've been kind of letting my feelings out, so it's been like it's put a lot off of me, kind of.
The thing about art therapy is that it's a visual communication, not always a verbal communication. So kids are able to, especially younger kids who haven't kind of fully developed their emotional vocabulary, are able to really draw it or sculpt it or really kind of talk about what's happening with them through the art. And that becomes kind of a visual way of communicating between the patient and me.
What Marty does is just wonderful for our patients.
And the support of all my friends and family and the doctors and the nurses and nurse practitioners, they've made my journey a lot easier, and they have made it so I'm not as emotional and sad and like, why me? They've just made me feel as best as I could.